Just a few weeks ago, pardon me, Wike accused Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, of being a betrayal. He accused him that despite the agreement that he had with Seyi Makinde and the PDP governors, Seyi Makinde went behind his back, to make sure that Ayahu still does not, become the PDP secretary by colluding with Peter Oba from the southeast, just to make sure that that happened. And Wike is not having it. And obviously, it seemed like their friendship is now sour because Makinde was absent as Wike G5 governors and stakeholders hold crucial meeting to save the PDP. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here or you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. Most importantly, turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. It's very important to click the like button because that way we are encouraged, to keep giving you more reliable and authentic news. Lastly, please leave your opinions in the comment section. We love to hear from you, and I respond to all of my comments. Concerned stakeholders of the main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party (PDP), led by the G5 governors, are in a crucial meeting at the live camp residence of the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike to take a decision on the disputed office of a national secretary of a party. All the G5 governors, including the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, are attending the meeting, except Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, who is presiding over the concerned stakeholders meeting, a gathering of PDP leaders and party chieftains from across the 36 states and the FCT, told party leaders action has to be taken to stop those it described as vampires from killing the party. The minister argued that the Supreme Court recognizes Sam Ayahu as the authentic national secretary of a party, and those determined to remove him from office should wait for the party convention later in the year. The minister cited different cases justifying the decision of a national secretary not to resign despite running for the office of a governor in 2023. He argued that the incumbent governor of Taraba State, Udeh-Okoye, did not resign as a state party chairman when he ran for the office of a governor, adding that he only resigned after winning the governorship election. The minister insisted that the party must abide by its own constitution, as anything short of that will be undermining the sacrifices of a party's founding fathers. The meeting has now gone into a closed session for further deliberation. A communique is expected to be issued after the meeting. You all, let's have your thoughts and your opinions in the comment section. What do you all think about this? I think I don't even know why, this issue of the PDP secretary has now, become so exaggerated, and it has even gone out of proportion. Because according to Wike, there are other members of a PDP leadership who had in the past not resigned their position until they won the position they vied for, which was exactly what Ayahu wanted to do. He actually, wanted to go and compete for governorship. If he won, he would have, eventually resigned his position. But since he did not win, he decided to come back. And on the other hand, you have the people who felt like, since he had left the position to go and vie for another position, he should have resigned and left the position fully. I just believe I seem like there is another story that we are not hearing from this, because if it were to be the norm that people would go and contest for positions without resigning, and then would only resign if they had won, the position they contested, then what is the big deal with Ayahu doing the same? What is the big deal? What's the big deal here? Because I still do not get it. Wike, on one hand, is insisting that, that's the norm. And since the Supreme Court is also backing Ayahu, why not just allow us announce Ayahu as the secretary of a party? Because if we don't, this is going to affect, documents that we have to sign and give to INEC, which means that most of our positions, governorship position and all, if it is not being signed by the right person, INEC is not going to accept it. Then probably PDP is going to lose, from a lot of positions just because of that, because he has apparently seen that happened before. While on the other hand, you have the likes of Peter Oba and the Southeast governors, Southeast carcass who believe that, you don't eat your cake and have it. Just why didn't you just resign? And even if you did not resign then, we are saying we do not want you and we have sent a representative. We are in the best position. That is the South-South zonal members now. They are saying they are in the right position, to select somebody that they want to fill that position. And the person they prefer is Sunday Udeh-Okoye. So why is the national leadership not accepting that? Why are they refusing to accept for that to happen? And it has been a lot of back and forth. And according to reports, Wike has met with the G5 governors and other chieftains within the party to find a lasting solution to this. I'm very sure that there's some other group that will come up and say that they do not recognize this meeting because it is organized by Wike. There's just a lot of discord in the party. There's a lot of disagreements. There's a lot of caucuses. And once one caucus is doing something and the other caucus is not in support of, they just, start to bicker. And this has really affected PDP, which is why we are seeing a lot of defection of late. And according to reports, there are still more defections to come if PDP is not careful. Before we go, my people, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Edoho says, this is PDP faction of APC. Defectors returning back to strangle PDP progress backward. But I see Nigeria as moving to unknown, unforeseen crisis that will cause tired, right-thinking people to join in Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho for solutionable, all embracing peaceful togetherness. Mark Shegun says, see who is calling others vampires, a tout, fake lawyer, traitor, and every time I am betrayed is calling others names. So now later, Tinubu will end up being the worst vampire. Mazi Chris says, give Peter Obi your presidential ticket, PDP will resuscitate. Emmanuel Anonze says, who are the vampires that want to kill PDP? You have killed the PDP already. PDP has become a history. More people are going from PDP. James Ozum Temo says, among 12, there must be a Judas, but these people are not up to 12. The true story must be told one day. Adaka Boro says, I did with you guys. We move country ahead. After Ashiwaju government, we rearrange the PDP back to normalcy. Atiku Abubakar thinks he can just wake up one day and harvest where he didn't plan. God punish all of you. Augustine Erugba says, can any good thing favorable to PDP come from a so-called PDP meeting presided over by Wike with his mouth in PDP and both legs in APC? Exactly my concern. That are people going to accept this meeting? Are they going to accept it as? Are they going to accept any decision taken from this meeting? That's the problem. Ekundaya says, treacherous group working against the party. They made you people because of what? Omolaja Edson says, Wike, you have destroyed your political relevance. You should know that you can never vie for presidency in this country and win again. Those of you teaming with him are irrelevant. You will soon meet your Waterloo. Lastly, a comment from Martin says, the way and manner God will disgrace Wike and his G5 idiots will give them the shock of their life. Anywhere trouble day, wicked Wike will be there. My own opinion is that let the primaries begin and let the obedient movement begin. Either APC or PDP, they are all thieves. Let's have your total opinions in the comment section. Thank you very much for always listening and watching. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.